Hello everyone, I am PKR and we are finally back in Big Dig, the 1.4.7 version? Yeah, 1.4.7. And as you can probably tell, and by looking at that up at the top, I have Optifine installed because I've really started to love Optifine, mostly because of this grass. This grass, man. This grass. It looks so nice. No. Not that exciting about the grass. But, unfortunately, this world I haven't debuted because I've been just doing it for fun, but I decided that I will record it because this is the official world that I'm doing for the Eater of Worlds. I've done it. I've tried in 3 different worlds, or technically it was one single player world and a server to do the Eater of Worlds, but just kind of went away. But yeah, pretty much the only difference of... okay, I can't actually see it. The only modifications I've done to this pack is add logistics pipes and obviously Optifine. Logistics pipes is just because I love pipes. I mean, I love seeing items just go through these pipes. That's weird. AC kicked in and closed my door for me. But yeah, I'll give you the grand tour. This is the outside. Some sugarcane down there. Some sheep over there. My nether portal. I have some spruce trees. That's what I use to line the inside of my home. And these are MFR Mine Factory Reloaded rubber trees because I get both this rubber and the wood, which I can extract for more rubber, the IC2 stuff. And you can clearly see this is Big Dig because there's some gold, there's some redstone. I think that's tungsten up there. There's mutite or whatever. And there's some, and we have that thing up there. That is by courtesy of Better Dungeons, I think? I don't know. I can't really hear anything anymore. Okay. And here's the inside. At first, when I got here, I just had this single area right here. I had and I started off with the typical machines, pulverizer, and whatever, some crap. Then I decided to dig over here and put up a quarry right here. So if you actually go underneath this is a quarry to bedrock. Obviously this is my power setup at the moment. I actually love this design. A pump in the nether, which is atypical. Igneous extruder going into a deep storage for obsidian, and a charging bench which helps charge up my stuff. And nice, a lap pack is done. Really comes in useful with the diamond drill. And I'm going to upgrade this ruby axe and replace it with a diamond drill. So I have all the atypical stuff. I have these geothermals going because pretty much the way I like it, the way I like producing power is using IC2, because IC2 generation of power doesn't explode, obviously, but engines do. And because of power converters, I can just convert the energy straight over into MJs. And nice. Just a simple ME system with a crafting cube. You can see in my thing that I was looking up red power item transfer items. A couple of alloy furnaces and blue tricity stuff. Soul shards still in there actually. This room is still empty, and the upstairs is still empty, but I like it. And this is my first attempt at integrating red power tubes. Red power is going to become really the heart of the Eater of Worlds, since the way the Eater of Worlds work is there's a block breaker. Okay, let's say it's just a one block thing machine. There's a block breaker right up against a block right in front of it. Through using redstone frame tubes, there's an official name but I don't remember, it'll pulse, and because it's also a tube and it's a redstone thing, it's all in one block, and have that at a 40 by 20 thing. That's the dimensions I want to do, because I'll pull 1600 blocks a second, and I estimated around at least 200 of those blocks are going to be processable ores. So I'm going to have a ridiculous storage and processing system. And okay, anyway, it pulses using a timer, and at the same time it breaks the block. Well, technically there's a motor that moves the frame one forward, the whole frame setup, and there's another frame motor to actually move the first frame motor back. Wait. No, okay. The frame motor's right here. When it moves the chassis forward, it goes this way. Then there's a frame motor right there that moves it forward. And it can actually move one block forward every like 2-3 seconds, which is actually quite nice. And obviously it's not wise to use tesseracts on it. So, but thankfully we do have ender storage, because this ender tank is right here. And yeah, so that's my plan. And there's actually two in this pack. There's actually two different ways to make brass. Either in the alloy furnace with 1 tin 3 copper, or metallurgy, which you can make brass dust, which is zinc dust and copper dust. Since zinc ingots are useless, you can just convert them straight into brass. We can convert them with copper, since copper is extremely abundant, into brass, and brass is needed for all the frames and tubes and pretty much all the red power stuff. We'll need some blue alloy ingots, which is 1 silver and 4 nickelite, I think? I don't know. And I already have one timer. I built this. This thing's supposed to pull items out of the macerator, put them in the electric furnace, and then I just have the atypical wooden pipe into this. I love these pipes. But wait a minute. What I really love is when this version of applied logistics. Nothing about, well, I don't like the way it works. I just like that it has the standard blue color. I don't like that they changed it to purple. I like purple, but I prefer the blue. It's a lot more subtle. Anyway, that's still empty. Oh, here's my setup. Just 2 thermal piles. Lava, water, create a small amount of energy. And yeah. Anyway. What am I being on? Holy crap, I've been talking for a long time. Okay. My plan for today is I need a hell of a ton of rubber. And chopping down these trees is good. I can do it by hand. But when you're pulling in this much material just from simple quarries and stuff, who would want to do that? So, I am going to do a planter and harvester from Mine Factory Reloaded. By standard, it'll do a 3x3 area, which is fine. And eventually, I'll be able to... Actually... How am I able to make this fertilizer? Okay, saltpeter, sand, and dirt. There's no easy way to make dirt. Crap. That's fine. Scrap. More scrap and fertilizer. Okay. How do I make this? Oh my god. I'm better off finding a shit ton of appetite. Do I have much appetite? Appetite. I have none. Crap. Any in here? No. Alright, well, we won't do the fertilizer for now. Planter and fertilizer isn't too terrible. It's flower pots, pistons. Okay. What? Okay, that's obviously a glitch. Well, anyway, I'm going to construct these. The main reason why I want to show you this is to show you my setup for it, because I'm going to try and implement red power into it using my limited knowledge of red power tubes. So, we'll be right back when I finish creating these two. Alright, I am back. I've built them and placed them where I wanted. And now let's... You know what? Save some time. I'm just gonna rip this off. Oh, fuck. That's right. Crap. Here, that might actually be a good time to finally make some solar panels. Let's see. Have some pneumatic pipes in here. Oh, that's right. Just for now, I'm going to steal that. Probably use one of these magmatics. And okay. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. And boosh. Anything? Oh, right. I have to flip that. Perfect. Okay. And screwdriver. Ah, crap. Out. Damn it. Okay, that's a little butthole. There we go. Okay, let's fill this in. I ended up putting my dirt away. Crap. So let's get some more dirt. Let's actually create some solar panels. not these ones. These are IC2. I need this one that have one blue alloy ingot and 8 blue dope wafers. I have one of those. 5 silicon boules. Some nickelite. Where the frig is my stuff? Oh crap. There we go. Oh, I forgot. The ME system runs on this blue crap. Okay, let's see. What? Blue alloy block. Yep, 1 silver and 4 nickelite. Okay, good. We have a stack. This tends to use up a hell of a ton of nickelite. And we'll actually need more silicone wafers, so let's see. Any sand? Sand. Ferrous. Okay. Do I have sand anywhere? Oh crap, that's fine. Here, I'll just what? It goes off to the side? Okay. Pretty much what I'm doing is to make these blue dope wafers, it's just 4 nickelite and 1 silicon wafer. But to make these silicon wafers, you need to hack up a silicon boule with a diamond handsaw, which I have. But to make this in the alloy furnace, you need 4 coal and 8 coal and 8 sand, or 8 sand, 8 charcoal. Either way. And blue electric alloy furnace. Nice. Diamond handsaw. I'm gonna have to put some stuff away pretty soon. Let's see. Silver. 1 silver bar. The nice thing is, you can put a lot of crap in here, and it'll just detect when stuff equals out into a recipe. Like you could just randomly store crap in this, like a chest. Like I could put cobblestone, wool, blue flowers, and it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't even cook the cobblestone, and that's because it's just an alloy furnace. There is in fact a blue electric furnace, but I wouldn't use that. For one thing, it's hard to make blue electricity without having the right material. Oh crap, I forgot. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let's get some more silver. I need some more of this. It's not brick cover. That is wrong. But this is a blue electric alloy wire. That's the thing with red power. Their configs is, it's configured to set up to. Oh, fuck. I keep going out here. You know what? Let's put a crafting table out here. And to make the blue electric wire, just 3 of those ingots and any kind of wool will make 12. Actually, yep. There we are. And let's turn this off with a lever. Yep, and it'll slowly begin to build up power. And let's see. Okay, where is it? Oh, balls! I think I put them away somewhere. Pretty much what I'm going to have it do is just only pull out the rubber saplings to put back in the thing. Good enough. It won't be really much faster than them growing by themselves, but at least they'll be... Oh. Well, there they are. It won't be that much faster, but at least they'll do it by themselves. Nice. One at a time, though. Let's... I wonder why it's doing that. I don't know. Isn't there an upgrade version of the retriever? Retrievalator, I don't know. But this should be good for now. Oh, damn it! I still don't have... Screw it. Obviously I can upgrade these, but I won't for now, at least. Do I have bone meal? I want to see this work. Some more. Let's actually macerate these bones. Trade secret: if you macerate or pulverize bones, you'll get 6 bone meal instead of 3. Or you'll get 5. You still get way more. There we are. And let's set up torches. I'm doing this so that it'll... Can I do that? No. No. That's fine. Set up some torches right there, and then... Whoa. What? What about that shit? Or is that a graphical glitch? Must be. Nice. And it looks like it's working perfectly. And again, I could have this pulse quicker. Pull this random crap out. Nice. Perfect. I think I'll set up another one for the spruce over there. Yeah, I think these are fake. Maybe not. Okay, I don't know. That's weird. But I think that's enough for this episode. And the next one will most likely be starting and setting up the ME auto crafting so that I don't have to create like 6,000 blocks by hand. Even with the project table, that would suck to do. Yep, I'll set that up to autocraft pretty much the entire Eater of Worlds for me. And that'll be it for now. This is PKR. I'm attempting to do the Eater of Worlds in a BigDig pack. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.